Well, there you go, friends. Doc South with you, and whew, yeah, this I've had a rare day off from work, and I'm rather tickled to say that the day has been spent uh, pretty much drowning happily in one of my favorite addictions. I might be addicted to a few things, but one thing for sure, I think might go without question would be my addiction to doing these videos. God knows I love doing them. I'm always on the lookout, just like someone who maybe is has got a thing for booze, just like they're looking, where's the next can of beer? Right? I'm looking, where's the next video? It's here somewhere. Right? Oh, or writing. I love to write stories. But a lot of times these videos really, these are kind of the, uh, well, these like a beer might be to someone who likes liquor. Well, okay, that's sort of what these videos are to me. Now, the hard stuff for me would be getting a book out. Yeah, I got to admit, I do love knocking out a nice written book. Don't read it. No, no, I mean, read it, yeah, but don't read. And I have read, I guess, all my books out loud one way or another. But the thing is, it's, I, I find telling the story to be something I just love to do. And I mean, it goes back to the point of, I think even when I was like 4 years old, I loved to tell stories to my friends or to in school. That was my favorite thing in school. Remember the teacher would give you an assignment, write a story about your mother and father, and didn't take me. I'd have it done, and I'd march up to the front of the class and read it, and a lot of kids actually thought, "Hey, that was good." Holy hell! Well, you're making all of us look bad. Then maybe I get beat up in the in the play on the playground. I don't know later, or chased home because I made everyone else look bad. But I didn't really, because I was kind of interested in their stories too. I mean, it was just something about a story just tickles me pink. And, and think about it yourself. Now you might have something else that's a passion to you. I'll tell you, for my wife Sandy, it's antiques. She she just loves buying and selling and cleaning and repairing and drooling over antiques. It's her absolute favorite thing to do. She takes a bit of a break during the day, maybe cooks. Well, she made me a real nice meatloaf for supper, but given if she had her druthers, I gotta say it's antiques for her, and she digs it so. Um, my brother, I think, likes finding odd jobs. Yeah, his wife loves to cook. She loves to put out a party for her family or friends. Really, and I don't know if she so much likes going to a party, but she really likes putting out a party, and she does. They're doozies. They're the stuff legends are made of. They're really cool. Um, you must have something. It would be interesting to hear. There's a girl on Facebook I went to school with, a trillion years ago now. And I don't remember this being the case when she was a student, but now that she's older, I notice she really gets hooked on flower arrangements and meals. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. That's actually pretty darn cool. And she appears to have buckets of friends, so she's kind of, she digs them. There's people that their passion is football, or I mean playing it, or you name a game, right? Yeah, and they're good at what they do. Um, I saw a guy. There was someone on one of the YouTube sites, I think, where a fella could go practically 100 feet from a basketball hoop, and hit and sink the basketball time after time after time. Fellow about my age. Yeah, I don't think he was any spring chicken, and he'd be way out of the court. He'd be like something like 60 feet out of bounds, and he'd hit the doggone basket more times than not. Huh? Yeah. I don't know. Everyone's got their thing. You might want to think a bit and see what is yours. And I think especially if it isn't, most of these things aren't costly. Most of these dreams aren't necessarily costly. There's something you can do, rich or poor. You might want to get into it. Yeah. And whatever it is that your passion is. Just a thought. As I think it'll make you a whole lot happier, and even more so if it isn't necessarily something that's an arm and a leg to afford. Most of these will not be expensive. Most of these will not be expensive. You'll see. Okay? Look into it. Report back. Well, nothing but good reports. We'll see you later. Bye now. Well, God bless.